Right now, at this very moment, there is a student who is struggling to succeed in school, and there are adults who are struggling to find an intervention to help that child control their out-of-control behaviors so that student can succeed. This child is not alone, though, because there are lots of them, and these students have the capacity to be successful, but they lack the skill that's a foundation to school and life success, the ability to control or regulate their emotions. Students who present with severe levels of emotional dysregulation are characterized as having an emotional disturbance and frequently are placed in substantially separate and restrictive school settings. Now, we want these children to have a broad range of academic success, including opportunities to interact with typically developing peers and participate in school-wide activities. Both of these opportunities are limited for students in alternative settings, so we need to identify interventions which can help them return to the general education mainstream setting. One type of intervention that may be useful is mindfulness-based practices. These interventions incorporate attentional focus training, and there's growing evidence that they help to downregulate the subcortical processes involved in emotional responsivity. So, as a school social worker, I researched whether a previously instituted mindfulness-based program was associated with any changes in emotional regulation measures for students within a restrictive educational setting. Using pre- and post-intervention measures for the 49 elementary and middle school students who participated in a 15-week classroom-based program called Mind Up, my research analyzed data from previously completed teacher rating scales. Measures of emotional control and behavioral regulation showed statistically significant improvement. Teachers rated students as demonstrating better behavioral and emotional control when assessed after the Mind Up program. Of course, a retrospective study such as this cannot indicate causality, and there were a number of uncontrolled variables. And while my research suffered from the same constraints that non-experimental, small, single group designs carry, there are notable benefits to this research. This is the first known study of a mindfulness-based intervention specific to this disability group. Also, it contributes to the research base regarding school-based interventions for younger students with emotional and behavioral disorders, which is an underserved population. Lastly, it examined a natural environment implementation of a classroom-based intervention for a challenging student population.